My name is Brian. If you aren't living the lifestyle you want right now, well, I have good news that can help you. I went from a simple brick and mortar business owner that was constantly stressed to now living the lifestyle of my dreams within just a few short years. My lifestyle change is due to one simple thing that hardly anyone is taking advantage of. That is the internet. But first, I'd like to introduce you to my number one purpose in life. My family. This is my wife Andrea and my 3 kids, Sam, Max, and Evie. They're the main reason why I get up every day and strive to succeed. My goal is to make sure that they're always stress-free and happy. What I'm about to share with you is why they will never worry about an upcoming bill or meal in their entire life. Let me ask you a question. Do you own a business that actually owns you? Do you have employees that just don't care? Or do you have a 9-to-5 grind that turns into a 60-hour or more work week with traffic and after-hours work? And it doesn't pay you nearly enough to even make ends meet. And how about a boss that dictates when you can come and go? Or do you have debt? Do you have so much debt that you lay awake at night wondering how you will ever escape like I did? Because believe me, I've been there, done that, and that is the only reason I'm asking you these questions. It comes from my miserable past experience that I hope you aren't going through right now. But if you are going through what I went through, no worries, stick with me, I have great news for you. Because right now there is a better way. Take it from me, a guy who's had employees, been robbed at gunpoint, earned multiple 7 figures and then lost it all, even had to get a regular old boring job that paid me $65K per year, all while drowning in credit card debt. But now, after just a few years of really paying attention to what the internet can provide my family and I do what I want, when I want. Mountain biking on Monday, skiing on Wednesday, or simply having lavish vacations with my family. The best part is I earn while I sleep, and I can literally work from anywhere in the world. Even the mountains or the beach has the internet these days. But it wasn't always that easy. Believe me, I've had my share of massive struggles and failures. I started out by purchasing a pawn shop straight out of college. In fact, at one point, I actually owned 2 of them. I did very well at a very young age. I was earning sometimes as much as $50,000 per month. The trade-off is that I worked 50 to 60 hours per week and was under constant stress. My stress came from customers stealing, employees stealing from me, and at its worst, being held up at gunpoint in my own store. That's when I received one of those too good to be true offers to sell my business. I jumped at the chance. I had a bank account full of money, however, no real plan for what was next. I opened another business which I failed miserably, so I closed it down. The money was running out quickly and no companies wanted to hire an entrepreneur. At that point, I started to rack up some serious credit card debt. On top of all that, depression was setting in. I found myself medicating with alcohol. I got to the point where I would wait for the bar to open in the morning. I just had nothing else to do. If it were not for the support of my wife and kids, I may not be here today to tell you this story. Through all this, I was always searching online to find a legitimate business I could run without breaking the bank. And what did that get me? About another $50,000 in debt. I spent $50,000 on different opportunities and coaching programs, none of which panned out whatsoever. So I pretty much gave up on becoming a business owner. Finally, one day I was able to get a corporate job, and this was a relief because at least now I was able to get health insurance for my family and some sort of monthly salary. One day I received a phone call from a friend of mine telling me to check out this crazy new business where he had earned some absurd amount of money in his first month. Something to the tune of $40,000 in one single month. Well, I was skeptical, of course, but I went home and watched a video on the website he sent me, just like this video you're watching right now. I remember my wife walking in the room and asking me what I was watching. I told her this was my new thing. I was going to get us back to the lifestyle we were used to. Her words were, absolutely not. Stop spending money we don't have and get back to work on Monday. Well, being a bit hard-headed, I borrowed the money and I did it anyway without her blessing. Fast forward 3 years to the time this video was made and earning several million later, so she's happy as can be. I'm telling you this story and even showing you my family in this video because I want to let you know that there is a legitimate, better way to live the life you truly want right now. A way that will allow you to be truly free. You can have all the things you want in life and the freedom to enjoy them. You see, it's not just about money, it's about the lifestyle that money can bring you and your family. What if you want to go to an NFL playoff game? Well, those tickets can be thousands. For me, you just can't put a price tag on taking my family to a Denver Bronco championship game. I'm able to bring my family to the game and never worry about the cost. These are the memories that you will never forget, the ones that will live forever in your children's minds. I know that you may be watching this video thinking, who is this guy and why do I really care? I tell you, I'm a guy who's found a breakthrough. It took me losing my own business and falling into a dark place before I was able to work my way back to a lifestyle my family and I just deserve. What if I could show you how you could have people begging for your services and your knowledge to the point where checks are rolling into the mailbox weekly and even sometimes daily? Would you want me to help you with that? Let me guess, this is your life now. You wake up to an early alarm, you head off to work, fight standstill traffic home, get home late, only to spend 10 minutes with your kids before bed, all just to keep your head above water. What I want to share with you is you can change all of that. You see, success leaves clues, ones that if you follow, can bring you all the freedom and time with your family you desire. Today I live a life much different than before. I mountain bike almost every day with my boys. I'm able to pick my daughter up from school each day. I spend quality time with them they deserve, playing hoops in the street or simply chilling out and watching a movie. We love to camp, spend time in the mountains by the river and enjoying nature and scenery. Again, all memories no one will ever forget. I've learned from so many mistakes that now I consider myself an expert in lifestyle design. I have the tools to show you how to do the same. To this day, I've helped hundreds of people reach their true potential. According to the Collins English Dictionary, freedom is the state of being allowed to do what you want without restraints. I believe this is the way we should all be able to live. So if you're currently not living your life truly to your desire, and your bank account doesn't reflect what you're truly worth, then please listen to what I have to say. I can be the guy to get you where you want to be. Listen to other men and women who have found success using my advice.
Hey guys, my name is Matt Graham and I'm making this video for my mentor, Brian Kaplan. Now just a little bit about myself. I had joined with Brian about half a year ago, last 6 months. My partner and I, business partner, joined, and we've made $500,000 in this business model. And again, as I said, Brian is my coach. He's my mentor, okay? Brian's actually one of the main reasons why I had aligned myself and pulled the trigger to get started in this project. I had done my due diligence just like you've done and evaluated everything, and when I saw Brian doing what he was doing, you know, this guy's been legit for years now, man of integrity, man of his word, picks up the phone when you call, transparent as a book, just an open book. And when I had done my due diligence and realized Brian's actually one of the co-founders, it was just a no-brainer to me, okay? And so if you're watching this video, I don't know if you've seen one of our webinars or not, or if you've connected with Brian yet over the phone, but my personal recommendation is you don't even hesitate. You know, pull the trigger, get started with us. Right now I'm in beautiful San Diego, California at a live event, and been able just to hang out with my mentors and coaches like Brian, and it's been an incredible experience. So I just want to say thank you, Brian, for believing in us and you know, being able to shake your hand on the stage, receiving our $500,000 award. Thanks, buddy. Appreciate it.
Hello, Coach Greg here from Ohio, and I want to take the time to really talk about Coach Brian Kaplan. He's just an amazing leader, but before I do that, I just want to tell you my story in terms of how I got introduced to this amazing opportunity. I was receiving recorded messages and phone calls, and to be real honest with you, I used to hang up on those calls, as I like to tell people. Probably by the third or fourth call, I said, you know what, go ahead, let me leave my name, my telephone number, and email address, and I got a return phone call, and I was directed to a webinar. And that's where I met Coach Brian Kaplan. And to be honest with you, I was leery, but when I got an opportunity to sit and talk with Brian Kaplan, there was this sense of calm and genuineness about this guy that was irrefutable. And so I got started in this business, and he's done everything he said that he was going to do as it related to helping me in this business. I will tell you, within my first 90 days plus, I did over $100,000, and it's not accredited to me so much as it's about the coaching and the mentorship of Coach Brian Kaplan. Everything I ever asked him to do, he did. He would always return my call. And if you're looking to be involved in a world-class business and be with a world-class leader, Coach Brian Kaplan is the way to go, especially if this is your first time doing any type of online business. He's the best in the business. And my background is corporate America. I've been involved in network marketing. I've been involved in retail sales. I've been in a lot of leadership positions, and I've yet to find anyone at the level of Coach Brian Kaplan. So he's the best.
Would you believe me if I told you you could be earning your yearly salary in a month? and then continue to generate that kind of money month after month? Sounds crazy, right? All I can tell you that it is truly possible for you to be free and live the life you see me living in this video. Would an extra $6,000 per month help you to be free? How about an extra $60,000? All this is achievable. The only thing stopping you is you. I can show you how your own limiting beliefs are keeping you from achieving total and utter freedom. You see, if I want to take a trip to New York City on a whim and eat at the finest restaurants, treat my friends and family to incredible accommodations, drinks, and dining, then that's what I do. How about a quick trip to the beach for a little sun and relaxation? In fact, at the time of this video being made, I'm sitting on an airplane with my family and my best friend's family headed to the Caribbean. This is how we deserve to live. Life without limitations or boundaries. Last year I was able to join the country club, and now my kids and I can golf, swim, and hang out whenever we want. My son just turned 16 this past year, and because of my online business I was able to purchase him a beautiful BMW. I know that may be a little overboard, but he is paying for half of the car. I want him to see what the digital world can bring you. I want my kids to be every bit as successful as me, even 10 times that. I'm teaching him that you don't need to be a 9-to-5 slave to barely get by. They can and will follow my online plans. I am very confident I can map out a digital plan for you as well. I know what I'm telling you is true, and you could be sitting there wondering, what if? Is there really a better way? What if I could quit my 9-to-5 job, for which I'm underpaid and overworked? What if my family and I could take lavish vacations? And most of all, what if I got my life back and live it on my own terms? Then don't you owe it to yourself to see what's out there? I promise you this, I won't be here to hard pressure or pitch you on some silly pyramid or Ponzi scheme. I have a proven blueprint for success, one that has allowed me and many others to earn multiple 6 and 7 figures, one that has allowed people to get their freedom and time back. So here's what's next. Take a couple minutes, fill out the application by clicking the button, and I will contact you to see if it's a good fit. If you want to create a lifestyle that gives you the ability to do what you want, when you want, with whoever you want, take action now. Be bold enough to achieve something greater. Take the next step by filling out this application.